All right. So I hope everyone shared your details. If not, just keep me posted in the chat box. Definitely, I'm going to share you the recording sessions. You can go through it once again. In our class also, we are going to give you a recording session. Whatever the days we do that practical, I'll provide the recording sessions. And definitely, yes, then you'll get a course content as well as the regular class material. So we have a material. If you want to directly go and study about that definitions part or other things, you can go through the material already with the step-by-step creation process. Okay, but you will not require that material when you go for in this course. Okay, completely. We're going to discuss practically, real time practically. All right. So keep me share in the details. So we'll start our class. So anyone here is already working employee, or you people are from looking for a job? Okay, that definitely I'm going to help you on that. Don't worry, your path. So before going to this course, you people also know like there are different tools we have in the market. When we talk about BI, okay, there is a Power BI we have, MSBI we know, there is a Commerce tool we have, then we have a Tableau we have heard ClickView, some we know some SAP tools, some Informatica. I don't know if people have heard or not. There are tools are there in the market. And we started with Azure. In Azure, we have Data Factory, we have a data lake. Again, in MSBI, three modules we have SSIS, ETL tool, SSRS reporting tool, SSES analysis tool, reporting tool. Some more we can do analysis. Power BI is completely a purely reporting tool. Somewhat you can do modeling part. Okay, and SAP you can have ETL databases, other stuff reporting as well. Okay, Informatica is ETL tool. Okay, Azure is a cloud platform where we have ETL concepts. So why people are looking towards the Azure? Yes, definitely one reason is cloud. We are saying cloud. All companies are moving to cloud. What is the reason? What is the reason behind that? Why people are looking for cloud developer, data factory developers? Data factory is only demanded because of this cloud. And yes, definitely there is good features are there. I can compare with other tools, whatever you are having currently. I can compare, I can give you that comparison, which is cannot be possible in other tools that can be handled in the data factory. So that is the secondary preference. First, we'll understand what is people are looking or companies are looking forward for cloud developers. It doesn't mean if you are working for data factory, you'll be calling only an ETL. No, you are a Azure developer, you are the Azure BI developer, you are Azure data engineer. Certification, you have Azure data engineer. You can have certification also. Whatever we are doing in our course, completely you can get the certification. You can try for that certification. Azure data associate, Azure data engineer. So generally, if you're looking for India level, they never see the certification level. If you're looking for other countries, definitely the certification is matter. We know our Indians, like they are only looking for the technical person, at least who have a knowledge, who are willing to work. For them only, they'll take as a chance. So keep this aside, just put it aside for now. Let's understand what is BA. These all are BA tools. There is no other programming tool. This is not any other tool. This is completely a BI tool. If you know tool, you can play with the tool. You are not developing anything in. You are just developing something which is already there. That means already tool is there. On top of that, you are developing something. Still, you are getting a developer. You are not a programming developer. You are not a program developer. Your tool is already there. On the top of that, you are developing something for your requirement, for your business purpose. So anyone know what is BI? What is business intelligence? We know full form BI, business. What actually we do? Anyone know what is BI? You people heard all these tools, but do you know really what is BI? What we do BI?
The organization takes decisions based on the analytical information data.
Yes. So it helps to the organizations, companies to take some business decisions. But how it going to take a business decisions? How this tool will help to the take a business decisions? That will discuss in a complete picture. Yes, definitely this BI tool, wherever the business runs, wherever your company or the startup starts, the company starts, business starts, this developer is required. It is not like one time people. Today programming is there, tomorrow IT job is going down because of some market issues. It is not like that. This tool is evergreen. You go and you can check the salary packages, the opportunities. Yes, definitely there is a tools add-ons you have, but it never you have some less jobs and all. Always it is evergreen. It is not any kind of development. Just you wherever the business is there, business team is required analysis. Companies are required analysis. Without analysis, they cannot take any decisions. Even you want to take any kind of decisions for your job also. First, what you look, first you will think what kind of tool it is. You'll do analysis. You'll do some research. You'll ask someone what tool it is easy, which tool it is high market, pricing, package, what you are doing it. You're taking some decisions, you're taking some analysis with someone with your own, you're taking some analysis. That analysis will help with you, or the same that analysis will help to the business or companies owners to take a business decisions. This is what the tools are useful for taking business decisions. Now, business people, they invest the amount. Business people, they invest the amount. They start the startup. They invest a lot of money. They are not technical. They are not technical persons. They are non-technical person. They are business background. We call non-technical person. So here, the concept why I'm explaining this because yes, definitely you can go. I can directly jump into this to any of this tool. The importance of the tool I'm explaining it. If you understand the purpose of this BI, the purpose of business intelligence, you can switch any of the tools. Why people are moving from Power BI to Data Factory? The less market, only doing a reporting part. Anything else apart from reporting you do in this area? Nothing opportunity, no development. Okay, first time you do development, okay, they get a requirement. Sir, I want to develop this visualizations. I'll put it, I'll write some query and visualizations will make it ready and daily base that same repeating the report. Do you think anything else apart from these visualizations or reporting the people that do nothing? That is what nowadays also in this market, they're asking for a reporting. Also, they're asking one ETL tool knowledge. Then only they are going for interviews. Without having only just reporting knowledge, they are not taking any interviews. They are not scheduling it at all. If you put in your resume, reporting as well as ETL, check and observe how many calls you get. Not only any ETL, SSIS, Data Factory, or put it Informatica. That the company will know. Okay, you know anything ETL about it, they know the complete background. What is the background? I'll tell you in this class now. So main approach here is to understand first business intelligence, business analysis, and this thing is evergreen. Wherever the business start, analysis team is required. Why people they give like data analyst, some business analyst, business intelligent developer. I'll tell you one small example. It's first try to understand that example. If you understand, you can develop, you can move any of this tool, not only Data Factory. If you understand that concept, if you understand that method, you go any of this tool. Then decide based on your analysis, which tool is suitable for me and what is the pricing, what is the job package will I get, then decide it later. First, understand what is the process, what we do in BI. Then I'll tell you to whom you need to go, what is the background you can select. Then I'll tell you later. But let's understand what is BI approach, what is the BI process. Yes, definitely there are many questions are there in with you. What is the cloud? What is the on-premises? Okay, on-premises, and what is that? What is the services, or what are the cloud providers? So we are here. Definitely, I'm going to explain you and the different types of clouds. Okay, and what is the business mean? Now we'll see the business intelligence. What is the business intelligence? What is the BI process? Now see here, BI process. First, understand BI process. If you understand it, then decided what tool it is suitable for you, and then go it. Okay, let's see the business intelligence. Name only we can understand business intelligence. Apart from that, we don't know what company are doing it, right? Let's see here. Now you learn as a Power BI. You know Power BI. I do reporting. Okay, I send the reports to my clients. Okay, that's okay. You are a developer. You are sending a reports to your clients. There is a owner sitting here. There is a business people who are sitting here. They are required a report. Why report? They want to take a business decisions. Okay, they are non-technical persons. These persons are non-technical. They don't know anything about technical. Even you are developing the report, they don't know how you are developing it. They just look at the visualizations. Okay, my graph is going up. That means this product is going high. Let's do and perform some other way. And they'll start developing the report. But they don't know what is the technical aspect.
Sir, we're unable to hear you since like 2 minutes or 1 minute.
Yeah, sorry guys, there was some power issue. Okay. Is it visible on the screen?
No. Yeah, it's visible, sir.
Right. Yeah. All right. Okay. These people what they required? They required a report. So report is built on some graph or other stuff, whether going up, whether going down. By seeing that, they can analyze the data. But who will be giving this data? This Power BI team is giving the data. So to develop this report, what we required? Power BI team. So from where we are getting this data, how we are getting the data, this people doesn't know anything. They just connect the data, they get the data, and they'll show you in the graph. Now, what is the picture is going behind at background? Now let's see here. See the one by one. So now see here. Let's understand a process. Let this people are started DMart business, DMart company. Okay. If you observe, let's take the store only. Let's take the store. If you go to the store, what you do, you purchase something, right? You will purchase some products. The product may be your any product. It may be your clothing product. It may be your other product. Okay, anything product. What you do, end of the day, you purchase a product. And here, if you observe in the billing part, They will be sitting with the systems, right? What these people they do? They do the billing part. Okay. In the billing part, if you observe or not, sometimes when you do barcode, that application contain all the information about the product data, the product quantity you purchase, the price of the product, the date, other stuff, discount amount, all this information will capture. So which product it is sold, all these details will capture. And this information they will be maintaining under one server. Okay. Whatever you submit the button, these people, whatever they submit and their information will store in one live system, or we call as live server, or we call as one more name with the old people. The naming is the same. Okay. Some people they maintain in Excel file. Some people they maintain in the files, CSV, TXT, whatever. Or some people have a budget. They go with the databases. Some people maintain SQL Server. Some people maintain Oracle. Some people maintain other. If people have a good cloud developers, they go with the data lake. They go with Azure SQL. They go with some blob storages. They go with the other storages. So depend upon their budget. But end of the day, what they required is these people. What they required is report. They don't know whatever they just want to invest, and end of the day they want to analyze. That's it. I don't want to know what is going on background. So here application team have no the ODBC, some JDBC, they have that terminology. This is not our headache. Some JDBC, through that they load the data here. Or completely data is fetching here. Our process will start from here. Our process will start from here to deliver our BI process will start from here. BI process. This is BI end-to-end process. Till the report deliver, you are the responsible. So what we do here is, whenever data is there, let's suppose your store is morning 8 a.m. it is started, or 9 a.m. it is started, and it is closing at 10 p.m. So if your user is asked you to share me the data for last 1 year, or let's take only for 1 month. What will happen? I know SQL database. I'll write a query, select star from so and so table. I'll write where the month, 1 month I want the data. So what I'll do, I'll directly fetch the data from here. So here is the database, now I can fetch it. Yes, sir, you can fetch it. But the problem here is when you fetch on the running time, when you fetch on the business time, when you do some DML operations, this application is doing some DML operation means insert, update. Somebody will come with a new purchase. Somebody will come with a update. Somebody will come with a return product. These all things are done going on with the application. When you try to query it, this may be chance of getting lag. Or maybe you are first to insert, you are first given request, then these people has to wait. That times they may chance of getting blocked. So that is what we never do query when the business is running. So then how can I get this data? How can I share with the end user this data? So that is what we do on daily basis. We call here as a ETL developers. So we call here as a ETL developer. With the help of ETL developer, ETL tools, we extract this data first. And what we do, we use one centralized system here, one centralized database. We call as data warehouse, you can call, one database you call, or anything you can call. So on daily basis, whatever data is extracting after 10 p.m., on the daily basis, I'm going to load the data in this system. Extraction method, extracting this data, and making some cleaning transformations. Transformations means whatever the data is there, which is unwanted data, then I'm going to load the data in this database. We call as data warehouse, you can call, or OLAP you can call, online analytical process. You just doing here as analysis purpose, only readable data, only historical data. When we say historical data, here you cannot maintain max to max 10 days, max max 15 days data you can maintain. If tomorrow again this person they ask you, no sir, we want to analyze the data last 5 years of data. From where you get this 5 years of data? So that all data, once the store is complete, 10 p.m., I'm going to start my morning jobs. This is the automation, one-time method. Either you use SSIS ETL, whether you use data factory ETL. I'm going to create pipeline. I'm going to schedule it for every day, morning 5 a.m. The data extract from a different sources. It may be a file, it may be this one, it may be a structure, it may be a structure, anything. I'm going to extract it. I'm going to load the data in proper structure format that can be understood by these people. Now these people, what they do, they extract the data from this database. Now how this data is coming, what data it is coming, these people doesn't know anything. They just know how to connect this database, how to extract, how to present the report to the end user, how to present this data to the end user. This only they want. This only they okay. There's only this person, they do this kind of activities, nothing more than that. Tell me anyone here is Power BI developer here who can do apart from this? Am I audible, guys?
Yeah, audible, but your voice is like very
Breaking.
low,
Is it,
breaking and low, yeah, actually.
it is because of internet? Now it is
Yes,
back.
it's breaking and low.
Now it is okay, right?
Yeah, now it is okay. You can speak, you can load little bit because it's very low per hour.
Yes, this because of internet. Okay, no issues. So now what we want to do here is, let's suppose the data is stored in the data warehouse. So from here, what we want to do, we want to share the data to the end user. Either you can connect as you can call here as SQL developer. They also know how to write a query. Or either you can call a report developer. So why we are calling as report developer? Because only of the visualizations. They have own visualization. They have own automation tools. You no need to do anything. Here they are just implementing the same query. They are taking and they are just placing that query over here. Select SQL query. Whatever the select query is there, they are just keeping that select query inside the report. What report contain? Report contains SQL query. Nothing more that one. Only visualizations contain SQL. Whenever these people open that report, what will happen? That query will execute and that query will hit your database and it will get you in the response. That response will be shown in the visualizations. That is what they are doing it. So that is what, again, what ETL developer are doing it. Whenever they are trying to hit the data, in our data, there is a millions of data. There is a huge volume of data warehouse data. That means complete all company data, all country data we are maintaining in one system. And for them, it is very difficult to access it. If they are working for only for India region data, they have to filter India. They have to wait for complete data to get filtered out. So that is what ETL developers they do. Again, they connect with one more database. We call here as data marts. So there may be have a specific size of databases. So this databases is again coming and extracting from this data warehouse. And how we are going to load through your data factory, through your ETL process. You're going to load this data in this data marts. This is also database. We're calling as data marts. Let's suppose here is India region data. Here is UK data. So we are maintaining all separate databases so that if the reporting developer they are required only on to work on the India region report, they'll work on India region. They want US, they can work. But what here the role is again ADF. Again, some people what they do, if you take as a JP Morgan or Wells Fargo, they people go with the cubes. They develop the tabular model. They develop the multidimensional model. They store the data into different analysis format. They connect this data from the cubes. And from here, again, if you want to get the data, then again, ETL developer will come into the picture. So they can store over here. So what is the use of this cube? There is a predefined analysis. There is a predefined calculations. You no need to do anything. You no need to apply any calculations here. Everything they are maintaining here. They are maintaining everything. They summarize data they are maintaining. You just need to connect this cube and they need to show the report. That's it. So how we are extracting the data, how we are managing the data, how we are sharing the data with other databases. This all will going to learn from the data factory. So that is what, when these people are idle or any report developer, they, if let's suppose tomorrow the report I got missed, my pipeline got failed, my data factory got failed, and while extracting the data, so the job was successfully executed, but data is not there in the database. What these people they do, they just extract this file and they show the report. The report will be automated. These people will open that report and they'll see if the data is not there, what happened. These people will be raised. If the report is not there, if the data is not there, again these people will raise to the ETL developer why the data is not there. Right? Again, they will check in the background. These people will check in the background. Where is the issue? How is the issue? Where is the data? Whether the data is there in the source or not, whether the application is working or not. This all picture will come into this one. So they just required ready to use. But we are doing all these methods here. So this non-technical person will not know these are happening at background. They just required a report with a visualization, nothing more. So that is what, this is completely we are designing in on premises. Nowadays, what we are doing, we are moving this all in the cloud. We are moving in the cloud. Cloud means here you want to physically, you want to install the system. Here we want physically one CPU, one RAM, one operating system, one system is required. So what Microsoft suggested is, instead of spending that amount in your infrastructure, building the infrastructure, building the servers, building the tools, purchasing the tool, purchasing the SQL Server license, data warehouse license, they're asking you, just come to our platform. The platform, come to our platform, we're going to give you those kind of softwares. Whatever you're looking for, you want storage, we provide you storage. You want ETL tool, we provide the ETL tools. You want data warehouse, you want SQL Server license, we provide a SQL Server license. You want cubes, we provide you cubes. Whatever you want the application, we are ready with our services. We're going to give you services. And you no need to purchase also. If you are storing 250 GB, pay us only 250 GB amount price only. If you are storing some data or you are not using the systems at night time, don't pay it. You can just stop the service. You will charge only that amount. So Microsoft come across with a cloud concept. The store name they are given here as Azure. The store name they are given is Azure. Whatever the software you select, that we calling here as services or resources. So they are just asking you not to purchase any kind of license. We're going to give you ready to use, not required infrastructure. Earlier, what happened in your system? If database something is happened, DBA team is required. Every day they have to take a backups. If you don't take a backup, then if data loss, then they are responsible. Database separate maintenance team is required. Here is you required operating system full version and SQL Server license is required. For purchasing enterprise license, it is very costly. Okay, it is not a free of cost. Whatever SQL Server you are using in your local system, that is developer edition. There are many editions are there. Developer is there, enterprise is there, express are there, evaluations are there. So that is not a free of cost. It is a license based. So you no need to purchase the license. Whenever your project is there, you can work. Let's suppose you allocated in your local company level some 100 GB and you got more number of transactions and customers are getting huge. Again, you want to require more 1000 GB, more 100 GB you want to require. How you going to do? You cannot increase it easily. You required approval. You required also check to your system will support or not. That is more important. Your infrastructure, your architecture, that system design is only for 100 GB, whether it will support 100 GB or not. If I blindly increase 100 GB, then complete system will get slowed down. So that also very important. Separate team is required. But in this case, no, you required 150. Immediately I can jump 150. If you require 250, immediately I can jump. The architecture will change inside automatically. You no need to do anything. Microsoft going to take care about your system. They take a backups. So that is what Microsoft suggested is, so nowadays, most of these people are even not going for working from home. Everyone they want to do from, so work from home. So offices are not going. So wasting of infrastructure payments over there. So everyone looking for a cloud. For small projects also, they are going for cloud. So these are the services we can design in the on-premises, same way we can design in the cloud. So that is what the ETL also you required, we go for ETL data set. If you require storage, we go with storages. So there are three type of clouds we have generally. So one cloud is private cloud. Private cloud means whatever you do in the company level. Let's suppose this is my company level, and here I have a systems, here I have a storages, and whatever you want, what will happen inside a company level, you can observe you have a VPNs. Through VPN only you can connect to the storages. So whatever you want to connect from your system, you need to connect to that VPN. That is, and this domain level, when you go for on-premises, the domain persons only can able to connect. If I am working for IBM, I'll be having one domain. I'll be adding in one IBM domain. So those domain person only, first they need to connect in your VPN. Through that VPN, it is a proper network, is a same network. Then through network, we will be connecting it. Only this person, employees person can able to connect this cloud. That is a private cloud. The same way, nowadays, whatever we are doing is, that is a public cloud. Public cloud means anyone can connect. You require just user ID, you require just password, you require just email account and one account. Anyone can go to this cloud, just having one system, one internet, that's it. You can start your project over here. Whatever services you want, you can create. This is we call as public cloud. So public clouds are like your Azure from Microsoft, AWS from Amazon, GCP from Google, some IBM cloud is there, some other clouds are there, but more popular are three clouds: Azure, AWS, and GCP. Why Azure? Azure having a user-friendly, costless, many services. That is what all the services, some even though they are storing in AWS, they are using for data factory for Azure. Why? There is a glue is ETL tool is there, but still they are using data factory because there is a different structures data we can load. I'll tell you what is the importance of data factory in coming sessions. Okay. The third cloud is hybrid cloud. Why we say hybrid cloud? Let's suppose I am maintaining my defense data. My data is maintaining, I'm working for defense data, that is DRDO data. And end of the day, I can understand this Azure also from US company. Okay. If I maintain my data over here, there may be chance of data leakage. So that it is a privacy. It won't do something like that, but still our data is very important. So some services, some sort of services I'll use from cloud, and whatever the data factory SQL server, I'll connect from here. And but my data storages will be in the on-premises. So in between there is a gateway. The gateway we call here as integration runtime. Integration runtime. So there are three types of integration runtime in our data factory. One is self-hosted. I don't know, somebody asked me the gateway, okay? Self-hosted, SSIS, and auto-resolve integration runtime. This is by default. So through gateway only we can connect from on-premises to the cloud. There is like a bridge between your on-premises and this one. All right, so this is a three type of clouds. So company level, we only maintain company people have access. Private level. Public means anyone can have user ID and password. Anyone can start their own business. Just to have an internet, one system, that's it. Nothing more you need to require. Now we are going for public cloud. Public cloud, this level clouds. Hybrid cloud means depend upon both the services. Even I maintain on-premises, also I maintain in cloud. That is a hybrid cloud. So this architecture can be designed any way you can go. If you take Amazon, if you get Flipkart, there is applications, they maintain live servers. From live server, your details will be maintained. And end of the day, how much product is sold, which customer is purchased, which one. So this reporting level, business team never check on customer level. Which customer purchase which product? They always look for high level of reporting. High level of reporting. That means product wise details, yearly sales, monthly sales, daily sales. This level they do the analysis. Okay, to share the report, this is what we need to build everything. This who is going to do? This BI developers we are going to do. This is end-to-end BI process. Okay. So like this, we are having each tool their own responsible. If I go Power BI, they do reporting. If I go Cognos, they do reporting. If I go MSBI, they have ETL tools. If I go Data Factory, you do this one. If you go Azure, there are different storages we learn in our Azure BI. We not only we are learning about Data Factory, also we are learning about other services also, like maintaining storages, creation of virtual machines, creation of data warehouse of data loading part, structured data, semi-structured data. Till now, whatever you work, till now we are calling as traditional tools. Now, whatever we are discussing is modern data tool. This is a modern data tool which helps you in the artificial intelligence as well for processing of big data. Not only the BI, now also you need to think about AI also. The market is now for AI. Now, next coming 10 years, you have to change your role. Instead of BI, you have to change to AI, artificial intelligence. But your role will be same. You need to make sure a perfect in these tools so that help you. Your role will be a separate module. Company having different own role. Application team will design the application person. Data will be separate. ETL is separate. The same way in artificial intelligence also they required huge volume of data, high volume of data. That time you also know about this tool that comes through Data Factory. So in Data Factory, why we can say they are using an artificial intelligence also because of the any format of data. Any format of data you can process a big data. So it may be a structured data. Okay, it may be a structured data. It may be a semi-structured data. Okay. It may be structured data, it may be a semi-structured data, or it may be unstructured data. Any structured data you can process in the Data Factory. But when you see the other tools like SSIS or Informatica, other tools you cannot process the semi-structured or unstructured data. It is a standard traditional tool. Okay, but in Data Factory, you can have that opportunity. Not only this one, you have n number of sources. Okay, not only this one, you have n number of sources, n number of component, number of sources, number of destinations. See, here is one architect, one picture. Try to understand. Same thing, application, what it will do? Anything, it may be application, it may be a business, it may be app. Data is coming from anywhere nowadays. Anywhere the data is coming, you have to ready with your tools. It may be application, it may be a files, it may be any format data, it may be media, it may be Twitter data, it may be Facebook data, any data. We extract the data from a different sources. We maintain the data in data lake, big data process. We analyze the data here, filtering the data, and then we use for using purpose. Same like your water. Water is coming from different lakes. The data we maintain in the data lake, and the data, whatever we store in the lake, that water will be filtered and shared to other locations for different purpose, for different use. Okay. So this is what the end-to-end process, and moreover here is your background. Now let's talk about your background. So what is my background here? I'm from non-technical background. I'm from BPO, or already I'm working for Power BI or reporting tools such, or I'm a database background. Already I'm working for ETL background. I'm working in SSIS, other stuff, or I'm working for some SQL developer, want to migrate. Okay, or some other backgrounds. So whoever is there, they can go for Azure BI process. Okay, whoever is this background, because why I'm asking you to consider your background is Azure is a very big subject. Now is a very big subject. Then coming few years also, it is added more services, more tools. Okay, Azure have different modules, different services. Now you need to decide what services you want to go, what background it falls me. So if I am a background for programming person, okay, that I can go as Azure BI. Sorry, this is my Azure BI developer, okay, and this is my Azure developer who are from programming background, Java, .NET, C Sharp, applications. So those programming person can go for this background, and who are from admin, okay, we call it Azure DevOps or operations teams or giving access or subscriptions or operations. Those people can go for this one, DevOps, GitHubs. Those people can go with Azure DevOps. They have own services. So going for learning the Azure, you cannot learn everything inside Azure. What is required for our business? What is required for my profile? Go that service, perfect in that. Yes, going to learn everything, we are learning it. More number of, not only data factory, we are learning it. Everything we are covering in the course. Same way, if I go to the Azure, if I go to the Azure, see here, if I see, okay, sorry, this is data factory. I'll just go here in Azure portal. So this is your portal. How you're going to purchase the Amazon, right? Like Amazon, what is that? What do you do here? You purchase some product. It is like a platform. They're giving you to purchase products, right? There are different categorizations. The same way here also there are different categorizations mentioned. That is Azure cloud or any cloud. There are different categorizations. That is platform as a service, software as a service, and what else? Platform software, platform as a service, software as a service, infrastructure as a service. Okay. So infrastructure means whatever the systems, the physically which you try to maintain in on premises, that physically you are maintaining on premises, they space they're giving you infrastructure. Platform is like a SQL server, the other stuff operating system that comes as a platform as a service. Software as a service, something like your Excel, sorry, the Microsoft, your complete stack and Gmail account, which is already developed. You just using it, Outlook account, which is already developed. You cannot develop on top of that. That is currently nobody is giving you software as a service. Platform and infrastructure mostly work. The same way, here also we are divided into categorizations. The different services we follow. There are number of services. Here is just highlighted services. If you search here, there is a number of services. General services, compute, networking, web storage. If I'm from background networking, I'll go with networking services. If I'm a storage background, I'll go with storage services. But maximum we're going to cover storages. Because end of the day, if they ask you any storages, you have to be ready with that. If they ask you to load the data from AWS, you have to be ready. So why I'm asking this? Because end of the day, in the data factory, this is my data factory. These are the pipelines. Let me show you. So tomorrow we'll see the practical, but I'm showing you right away. See, you can fetch the data from the different sources. These are the sources. You can extract the data from these sources. Azure sources, databases, files, which you don't know about, that service also is present over here. FTP, server level, Hadoop, file system, over HTTP, IBM Cloud, some other database. Many things are there. Oracle, SAP tools, Salesforce, Snowflakes, that's so this many sources can extract the data. You can manage the data in your level. and you can load the data. Okay, so you should be ready with all the sources. Any source they give you, you have to be extract and load the data. Okay, and these are containers, these databases. What are the databases we are using? It analyticals, tools, what do we use? So also please target for your artificial intelligence also, AI machines, what we use. So now most of these people are using data factory for their processing the big data in artificial intelligence. This is only the tool data factory they are using it. Why I'm asking? Because I'm currently working. They are using AI people to process data for ADF. They are not using any other tools like that, SSIS or SAP tool or Informatica. They are using the data factory. Okay, data factory is not also using BI. Definitely they are using the BI, and also additionally they are using them. Okay, now let's talk about the services that we are going to cover. So services, there are a number of services. I'm going to share you this course content for today. The services, whatever we are discussing, that I'll show you in tomorrow's class with a practical session. Okay, whatever the services we are going to cover. Now today we just discuss about this method BI process. Now same thing we'll see in tomorrow's class. We'll implement this process in practically. Okay, now you understand the BI process, what we do BI process, what is the approach, what is the background to be selected. If you can go easily for this course which you're having this background. Okay, so for services, this question I'll be giving you that whatever the services you're covering it, I'll show you in tomorrow's class. Okay, anyone, any questions, any doubts so far?